Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, their president has come out to say that the son of the president, Seyin Tinubu, bribed him with 100 million naira to support Tinubu. And he refused that, no, I can't support him because he's not doing well. They stripped him naked and they took his naked videos inside their phones and they started threatening him to the extent that Seyin Tinubu told him that they are going to kill him and they are going to instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover the case. You see, when I talk about Nigeria not being a country, when I talk about Nigeria government is like a court, because once you are among their circle, there is nothing law means to you anymore. You will not obey the law. Both the judge, the police, the military, the politicians, law does not exist where they are. Is this the kind of country you people want to build? Is this the kind of country you people are thinking that tomorrow is going to get better? Well, I will blame Seyin Tinubu later. This is all about the system. Nigeria can't work. It might take 100 years for us to pretend, but the most painful thing is that we are wasting our years staying in a place that will never work. Anyway, in this video, I have a lot of things to talk about the situation we have in Nigeria at the moment, both the bandits economy, the ISWAP economy, the Boko Haram economy. We are going to deliberate that in this video. But for the now, I want you to take your time. Maybe you must have seen this video though, and listen to the president of over 50 million students in Nigeria, what he's saying about Tinubu's son.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Seyin. I met with Seyin and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom, but immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Seyin told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go. So I now asked, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Seyin is, I say, yes, Seyin is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Seyin can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANS president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I have told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANS, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANS, the touts from NANS. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Seyin Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Seyin Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been strapped naked. He has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, They are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if, what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Student Affairs. The Secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, George.
Despite we are in a country that we never work, despite we live in a country where activists pretend that Nigeria will work one day, I still want to, off my cap for this NANS president, for this student leader. Yes, I know the angle where he's coming from. First of all, for having the courage and the integrity, that is integrity, to refuse the bribe of 100 million naira. That is a huge amount of money in this economy. Okay, now, not only refusing about the money, he was, dehumanized, striped naked, and all sort of inhuman treatment was leveled against him. Still, he stood for what he has been standing for. So what I'm trying to say is that we are already in bondage in Nigeria, but people don't know. A serious bondage. If your governor can be under bondage, who are you? Your governors are under bondage. Most politicians are under bondage, and we are just taking the step as if this is the normal thing. It is not a normal thing. In my state, I was laughing when the switched party, they said they want to connect to the power in Abuja. The last time I checked, I discovered that Nigeria is in a very big mess. Political parties has to do with ideology. So what is the idea of APC? What is the idea of APC? The idea is to destabilize Nigeria. I'm sorry to say this, so many people will not understand me. Just give me a minute. How was APC formed? What was their template of winning 2015 election? What was that template? Are you going to tell me you don't know? All the whole APC force confesses that their leader Tinubu and Buhari helped them to import terrorists who helped them to rig election. And after those people has come into the country with ammunition, and Sariki, Dino Mande Atiku now switched to APC from PDP. They said they did not use those terrorists again because they have the number they wanted from PDP. So what do they do with those terrorists? And they will tell you that this Fulanis are global citizens. APC is the reason why Nigeria is like this today. That is just the reason why. Now, under Goodluck Jonathan, when agitation started coming, because the North were sponsoring terrorists, issue of Chibok gas and so on and so forth, the issue of agitation started coming that no, we can't stay in the same country with these people. Jonathan was so diplomatic to start asking questions, what do we do? That is how a president should act. Anyway, that is another something. Now, let us focus on the bandit economy. How many of you have seen this video?
والله ما شاء الله يا جماعه قولوا قدر ده ها ما شاء الله شوفوا قراي دي جماعه ها يا اخي ما بترتب زاده ها والله العظيم ما بترتب زاده هاي الله اكبر ابشر الله اكبر هاي ده كله مالك ميزان ابشر ابشر دي كلها قروي بس هاي والله هاي ابشر ابشر يا عم مساكن ابشر والله ابشر والله ما شاء الله دول كيزان هاي والله ما شاء الله والله دي قروج الكيزان كلب هاي طبعا في المويه سهل يا اخي انت بس مالك بيدي قوي زي ده التعب بس يا والله ما شاء الله لا ينقولوا فيك دي خبر شنو كيف يا جماعه ابشروا يا جماعه قرص راقد ما بترتب زاد ما عارف رتبها كيف زاد هاي دي قروج الكيزان اول حاجه دي قروش هاي ودي قروش دي برضه هي ما بترتب زاد دي برضه قروش دي برضه قروش دولة دي برضه قروش عربية مليانة قروش هاي رتب القروش دي برضه قروش هاي ده كله قرص والله ابشر عمك ابشر الله فرعك فوق يا ابشر ابشر كده بتنزل في الصورة دي ابشر ابشر الله اكبر ننشر عليك محمد الكلب مالك كيزان ودي كل عربية مليانة قروش هاي ابشر هاي فلول دل هاي شوف الفلول دل دي كلها قرقص هاي والله ولاد الكلب هاي لكن جرو والله جرو دنقاس.
If you still believe that your governments are not getting commission from the kidnapping money, or people in government, let me put it in a better way, people in government, meaning you are dumb, I don't know the adjective I will use to qualify your mentality. Okay? If police commissioner could come out to say that they arrested lawmakers, your lawmakers, the people making laws for you are bandits, are terrorists. Okay? Look at all sort of allegations leveled against Minister of Defense of a country that he is supporting terrorists. What sort of country are you people? See, even though everyone in Nigeria come in agreement that this bondage is okay for them, I can never succumb to such ideology. No, never. Never. And one of the most painful thing that pains me most is that Nigerian elites, their pastors, their top imams, the politicians, are disconnected from the reality on ground. They are totally disconnected from the reality. And this is not the way to go. No, this is not the way to go. Nigeria is doomed and is doomed forever. Let me know what you think on the comment.